Welcome back to another day of Vlogmas. My name is Vlogmas. Good morning. Welcome back to another day of Vlogmas. My name is Ashley and thank you for watching my channel. Today we have a somewhat busy day. I have my oral exam, my final oral exam for class this morning here in about an hour or so. I have to take my car in to get its 60,000 mile maintenance, and I'm dreading it because that is going to be a bill. Then tonight, the girls got her concert, so it's a busy day. Yesterday, I sat on the couch working and watching Netflix. I finished the Bad Surgeon documentary, which was nuts. That was a crazy documentary. This morning, I'm actually listening to a YouTuber talk about the whole Ruby Frankie situation, which that is crazy too. It's sad. Also sad. It's a very weird and wild story with Ruby Frankie and her business partner. But I'm gonna sit down, get some studying done before the exam. I'm a little sad, a little down today because all of my BTS boys are finally all gonna be in the South Korean military for their enlistment. Jimin was live this morning. He has shaved his head already, and I'm proud of them for doing their civic duty, but it's going to be a long 18 months. Jin will be out though during the summer because he went in a year ago. Hobie will be out in the fall, so we have that to look forward to, them coming home, but the rest won't be out until the middle of 2025. So I'm trying not to think about it too much. Jimin was tearing up a little bit this morning showing his shaved head. Jimin is my baby. He is my bias. Make fun of me all you want. I don't care. It is what it is. I love them to death. But let me get to studying, and I will see y'all in a bit. Annyeong, haseyo. I am officially done with my semester. I got a B on my final oral exam, and I have passed the class with flying colors, and I'm so proud of myself, and I'm so excited, and I am officially free until the second semester in January. Yay! Look who we have here.
Hanging shelves in your office. I don't know what we've told them in the past, but these are the shelf mounting brackets that you picked out. Black ones that attach to these brackets here that we bought from Lowe's. They clip in this way and hang on the thing like that. These stickers were a pain in the ass to get off. I'm going to have to do it again to these brackets because they don't peel off clean. So I have some goo gone that I use to soak into that, and then I scrape it off with a wooden spacer. And then mounting them to the wall, kind of had the studs marked out, but my tape fell off the wall, so now I'm doing measurements again. But I mounted the first one. I figured out how high up off the countertop we wanted it. It was 66 inches from the ceiling to the top of the desk. I subtracted 48 inches, which gave me a remainder of 18, which told me that I could have 9 inches of reveal at the top. But unfortunately, when I did 9 inches at the bottom, this one kind of started touching the outside edge of this trim on the outlet. So I rose it up half an inch. So it's actually 8.5 gap at the top, 9.5 at the bottom. So when I came up with the 9.5 space, I went downstairs and took a piece of scrap and cut myself a 9.5 inch piece of plywood. And that's what I'm using for my spacer at the bottom of the wall, so that I have something to rest the bracket on. That is the correct reveal off the wall. And then I set my laser level where I measured out the studs to be at. You see the line on the wall.
Yeah.
If I turn down the light a little bit, might see it better. So then I'm lining up this so that I have it nice and square and straight. I'm using the holes as my reference, but this is the way it mounts to the wall. But if you look through, the crosshairs don't necessarily line up perfectly with the outside because there's a reveal here and there could be an offset between the laser levels. So what I usually do is I flip it over, and then the hole is flat against the wall, and then I can line that up perfect so that my screw goes right into the T there. Perfect as I can get it. And I flip it back over, put it on. We'll grab one of the screws. The screws came silver. Those the only ones that Lowe's had were silver. Unfortunately, that would stick out like a sore thumb. So spray painted them all black with some high performance enamel. It's a satin finish though, and these are kind of glossy, so they do kind of stand out a little bit.
Yeah, but you can't. I mean, you can't really. They don't stand out as much as they were as if they were silver.
Yeah, if I can put a silver one in, if you want to see it, the difference. So that's what the silver would look like.
Yeah, I like the black better. That's the silver, and then there's the black. But I gotta go because I gotta go get my car done.
All right. Bye, YouTube. All right, here's all 7 brackets mounted to the wall. I did go along as I was going and mounted shelves, made sure they were level, both vertically and horizontally. I've put in all 4 screws in each of these brackets. As you can see, there's some chips in the screws that I painted. So there will be some touch up needed. I just got done wiping the drywall off with some wet rag, so I'm letting that dry for a little bit. Next, I'm going to go outside and get the stickers off the shelf brackets. I'll show you that in a second. So here's the problem. These shelf brackets all have their individual barcode sticker on it. They don't come off cleanly. You always hope they do, but they don't. You can see, like, it just rips. It's terrible. Leaves a bunch of residue behind. So I've taken them all outside. I'm laying them on this piece of cardboard here to kind of protect this old table that came with the house. I'm going to use some Goo Gone and let that soak for a while. Just really get it on there so it soaks through the paper into the glue underneath. I'm just going to let that sit for a while. And we'll come back and start to scrape it off with a shim. A wooden shim is what I was using on the brackets. So that's what I do to get these stupid stickers off cleanly. And then we'll wash them off with hot soapy water. I'll show you all that. All right, while the Goo Gone is soaking, I'm going to go ahead and do touch-ups on these little silver ones that got a little bit of scratch and chipping on them when I was drilling them into the wall. Grab myself a couple Q-tips, and then I'm going to grab myself a paper bowl. And now I'm outside. I think you can see where I'm going with this. Shake up the paint, and then I'm just going to spray myself a little puddle in here. Hopefully it's not getting on the expensive camera that my wife owns. Seems like it's blowing that way. Should be good. That should be plenty. We're just doing some touch-ups. These will be my paint brushes. All right, so there's the paint. Take my little paintbrush and Q-tip. I dip it in there a little bit, swirl it around. I got kind of tilted so I have a little puddle here on the edge. Make sure I'm not dripping. I go up here and just give it a little dab. A little dab will do you. A little more paint on my brush. And get it on the wall. And then I'm just going to repeat that for every screw that I see that needs a little touch up. Okay, I figured since I have to wait for the paint to dry on the screws and I'm waiting for the Goo Gone to soak into the stickers so I can scrape those off. And my wife is stuck at the dealership getting her car serviced and my kids at school. I figured I'd go ahead and just wrap some presents. So I carried up the wrapping paper for you. You're welcome. And yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and get started. This one came from my wife a little while ago. It's been sitting under the tree unwrapped for a while, so we're just gonna go ahead and get this process started. I'm gonna go ahead and open the box. Let's see what we got her. Hopefully all your viewers are interested to see what is that? Ah, nice try, honey. No, I'm not gonna leak what I got you for Christmas on camera. All right, it's been time got away from me. It's been a few hours. You can see the stickers are completely soaked, almost transparent. It's usually a good indication that the glue is no longer gripping it. So yeah, The sound of the dog in the background is. Try to set that up a little bit so you can see what's going on. It's just a shim out of the package. Let's see how well these come off now. Yep, there you go. It just peels right off. I use the wood, so I should probably hold this one so it's not shaking the camera while I do it. So it doesn't scratch the paint surface. So I'll do the rest of these and then I'll wash them off. And there's all the presents I've gotten so far from my wife. All wrapped up, same wrapping paper. We got this wrapping paper from Buc-ee's.
I am at the car dealership. I just finished my workout because look, my dealership has a gym. Let me show it to you. Hello, there's me. Here are the weights, and then they have 2 ellipticals. They have this workout station right here, and then one of these over here. And then there's also mats, and they have 2 changing rooms, and the changing room has a shower in it. And then there's a little bench, another little mirror. But this is super nice. Very convenient because I was able to multitask today while getting my car work done. The girl had her concert tonight. We went to dinner afterwards. It is so cold outside, and I was like, I need some hot chocolate. So we went to Dunkin', picked up some hot chocolate, and Dunkin's hot chocolate is on point. It is hot, but yet it is not scalding. Very smooth and very creamy. So 2 thumbs up to Dunkin' Donuts and their hot chocolate. But that is a wrap for today. That is it. It's been a long day. My car is still at the dealership. When I got there, they said it was going to take 4, 5, 6 hours because it's like a big maintenance package that is due. And then also they were like, you need new brakes. You need new front brakes. So I had to do that too. By the time they said it was going to be done, it was going to be way past the time I needed to be back home for the girls' concert tonight. So I just left it there overnight, and I'm going to pick it up in the morning and do everything then. Yeah, that bill, I don't even want to think about it. But that's it. That's another day of Vlogmas, and I will see you guys tomorrow.